Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. My name is SubZeroExtabyte and today we are going to be playing some more Minecraft. Today we are going to be doing something really cool. As you guys know, I cannot stand noobs coming around my Minecraft world and trying to raid my base. People like Steve the noob are so annoying, and so today I am going to make a hidden base in the trees. That's right guys. Today I am going to be showing you how to build a treehouse in Minecraft, and it is going to be awesome. Are you guys ready to do this? I need to find a decent tree. Around here in this deep forest there should be plenty of good trees to actually use to build an awesome treehouse, so I might as well give it a try. First I need to grab some materials to build my little hidden place. I think that most tree houses are actually made of wood so that it isn't too heavy and the materials can cling to the branches and blend in. I am gonna start by grabbing some wooden planks and some other wooden blocks. Let's see. There is a door that we will need. There is also some logs and we can use them as well. Actually, I am going to start with the base of the treehouse and design some log patterns in the ground. This is actually going to make the whole base blend into the forest way more. I can then start to build up these logs and use them to make a little bit of a staircase up into the trees. I just need to hop up. I love making tree houses. I have never made one in Minecraft, but I used to make them when I was a child and I used to play outside in parks and such with my friends. We used to climb up trees and find wood to build into little dens and huts. It almost feels like I am back there. Now I think it is time to clear up some room in the actual tree. The best thing to do is actually use a little bit of common sense and use some of the leaves that are already naturally on the tree as walls for your base, which will actually save you the hassle of building, which isn't too bad. Luckily, because we are making a tree house, we don't have to rely on making the place look perfect or like a really cool house. We just use nature and let it automatically blend in for us, which is actually really cool and a lot more useful than I thought it would be. Now we have a moderate area for our tree house. We can make room for a little door. I think we are at least going to need a way to actually get into the hidden base. That would be hilarious if you couldn't get into your own treehouse base. We will test out some different ways of entering and creating doorways in this video for your different tree houses too. I think that I need to make another room, and perhaps it would be cool to spread out across some other trees. I have decided that I'm going to make a bridge out of wooden slabs to another area. The slabs actually look a lot like a tree branch, so I am sure that any noobs walking past wouldn't actually notice it or think to go and investigate, which is MSMART. I am also going to use some leaves and place them around each side of the bridge to ensure that it is fully protected and any more pro players won't be able to spot it either. This way my whole base is very camouflaged. Of course, in this next space I am going to need a floor so I can place down wooden planks. A few wooden planks around the floor is fine adds that will allow me to live comfortably and not be standing on leaves and falling through them all the time. That would be hilarious. Also, beds can only be placed on solid blocks and not leaves, so it is smart to use wood for a floor so that I can place a bed down and actually sleep in here at night time. I am also going to throw down some basic benches and stuff like a crafting table to craft stuff when I need, and also a furnace to cook all of the food that I hunt and grow. Now all that's left is the bed, which I can sleep in whenever. I think I can also add a redstone torch that will add a little touch of eeriness to the place, and redstone doesn't burn. If I used a normal torch, I am sure that all of the leaves around my base would eventually catch fire and eventually the entire forest would burn down, and then no one would be able to build a treehouse. That wouldn't be very good guys. I need to patch up any holes with leaves as well, of course, to make sure that my house is nice and warm and patched. I can also place a sign just here to make sure anyone who does find this place knows that this is Sub's hidden treehouse. Wow, there. It is totally complete. Doesn't that look good, guys? And how simple was it to do all of that? It barely took us any time whatsoever, so that is really cool and a really efficient and quick way to make a treehouse hidden base in a generic Minecraft forest when you are either just starting out in Minecraft or need to hide from a bunch of annoying noobs like me. From the outside the treehouse looks great and everything blends in perfectly from a distance. You wouldn't even notice that my treehouse was there at all. On to the next tree, I think maybe. Okay. Well, that seems like the perfect treehouse for a regular forest, but I think it would be cool to check out some different types of trees and different biomes just in case you are in a different place in your world. It is important to try different things and make sure that as a builder in Minecraft Pro then you can manage to build in different environments and blend into all sorts of different wildlife. Let's take one last walk through of my tree house that I just built for you. This is number 1, and for this video today I think we are going to try and build at least 3. This is going to be great. Let's go and find a different tree now in a different place. I think that would be smart. We are going to replicate the look of this tree house that we first built but across a multitude of different trees. I think I want to go somewhere a little colder for now, as all of these trees are so close together in a forest and it doesn't give me much room to build out and expand my base very well. Okay. Let's think really hard of a biome that only spawns a few trees. Boom. We are in the tundra. This is the snowiest place in Minecraft, so I actually figured that if I was to use a snowy biome, because it is so cold, all of the trees would not grow as much and would be more spread out. Here we have a spruce wood tree and we can gather some items to help us build it into a tall and awesome tree house. I think that we are going to build some simple ladders up there this time to actually act as the entrance to the tree. Then we can start clearing the area for building time. Okay, now that we have this tree, we can start making it into an actual home. It isn't as well hidden by surrounding trees, but I am sure that doesn't matter too much. I can't seem to place the bed onto leaves, so I guess again I can just replace the floor with some wooden planks. I remember this one time I actually built a tree house with my dad and it was really big and had like 2 floors to it. It was so cool and it took us a whole summer to build it, but when it was finally completed I was allowed to play in it all day and I invited all of my friends around to it and we had parties. Like in all bases that you make in Minecraft, I of course have to place down all the essentials and basics that you would have in any regular Minecraft base, so down go the furnace as well as the crafting bench to craft some awesome stuff if you ever need to. Oh, I can't forget the chests as well, as they are used for storing lots of items that you collect. You are going to be wanting to carry items on you at all times, because if you die then you will drop it all and lose it and have to go and find it before it despawns, which wouldn't be to find at all, I don't think. Okay. Now that our base is starting to come along, I think it is time to grab some more leaf blocks and begin patching up the floor so that there is a decent amount of camouflage for this base. I would hate for any noobs to be running around and trudging through the snowy tundra to run into this tree out of nowhere and notice that it is a secret tree house base. That would be terrible. Let me take a step outside and check how it looks from afar. Exactly. From outside it seems to be more or less all good, to be honest. I don't think a noob would be able to spot it at all, really. Okay, so up close it seems to look fairly natural and blend in quite way, but I wonder what about if the noob was running from really far away and spotted it in the corner of his eye because it looked odd or didn't fit in exactly. Let's try walking a little bit further away and check if it is visible or looks really weird and bulky from afar. Nope. Actually it all seems pretty good, so that's not too bad actually. Let's head back and see what else we can build into the base before we move on to the next design. Wasn't that a cool base, guys? I enjoyed it so much and had a lot of fun. Wait. Where is my base again? Have I just lost my base? Oh wait, no, there it is. Wow. I can't believe I just walked past my own base. That wasn't very smart, but clearly it actually shows that I'm a super good builder when it comes to making my tree houses look natural. This is why you should always be watching my building videos and following me exactly on what I do and say, as it will show you how to become the best builder that you can be. I still can't believe I almost got lost for a second there. That wasn't very smart at all, to say the least. Ah well, let's head up to the top of the tree. It is starting to get a little late, so that can't only mean that the sun is setting. I think that I can look over at the horizon and see that amazing sunset. So beautiful and so many colors. I really love the Minecraft sunsets. Not many games have a really nice day and night cycle, and even more don't have nice sunsets. I really like sunsets because they are so pretty and I can take pictures of them with my phone and put them on Instagram. Or should I say Instagram, because we are playing Minecraft. Haha. I am so funny. I crack myself up so much sometimes. I will leave a redstone torch also for the mood to be set for the sunset. Next up is a jungle tree house. We are going to climb up one of these hug jungle trees and see if we can't build yourself a really cool base that even the best monkeys would be proud of. Come to think of it, I think monkeys should be added to Minecraft. Imagine if they swung around the trees and flung coconuts at your or even their poo. That would be so hilarious and kind of disgusting. Come to think of it, It would probably be a little bit distracting to say the least. I think that we need to find a tree. I need a strong and firm and awesome tree. This one looks as good as any. It is nice and tall and has plenty of branches to hold up all of the wood that I need. I actually can't wait to use this tree to build one of the greatest jungle tree houses in the world. I wonder how it is to build a tree house in the jungle in real life. Not many people would be able to do it, as it's not like everyone has a random jungle just sitting in their backyard. That would be hilarious if that was the case, and would also be a little weird. Well, that's why we have Minecraft to find out these things for us, which is great. I think I should make a type of leaf platform and carve myself out a nice little section on this branch. The best thing about jungle trees is that they are practically already built floors, so that is kind of cool. As you can see, for this base I am using the jungle wood so that it fits the theme. These jungle wood slabs are useful for building the edge to the room and make it look more fortified. We don't have to worry as much about camouflage way up here, considering jungles are really big and thick places and all of the trees are so high up it's impossible to see. This is going to be the best treehouse out of all of the ones that we have built today, because jungle trees are so big and have so much space. We could easily add something like 2 floors. Oh, and by the way guys, make sure, if you haven't already, to like the video if you are enjoying the content and want to support the channel as a whole. When you like the video, it lets me know that my fans and viewers are actually enjoying the content I am making at the moment, and it will encourage me to make more of it. Also, it helps me know you all love building tree houses. I have changed my mind on where I am going to place my bed. I think I am going to go up to the branch above and build myself a second floor, which is more or less identical to act as a separate floor to my other one. This way my tree house has way more room and I9s a lot bigger. This is also kind of like that one tree house I made with my dad that one summer that had like 2 floors through it and was so cool. The bed needs to be placed on a wood floor, of course, and now it is all looking great. Just look at the view as well. We can see the entire jungle from all the way up here, which I think is just so cool. Do you guys like the view? Make sure to let me know. Of course, I can't forget to place down all of my essentials as well, of course, such as the furnace, crafting bench and chests to store my items. Let's check out the space from afar and see if it blends in. It seems like it is looking really camouflaged and blended in, even if we don't need it to. I think I should also grab a few more leaves to cover up the wooden slabs, just because they do look rather obvious a bit from the ground, so let's cover them up quickly and with just a few leaves so not to ruin the whole look. I think that I am just going to add some final touches to this final house before I finish up the video and wrap up everything for today. I think another sign can be placed down to let everyone know that this is actually sub-secret base number 3. I can't believe we have made so many so far. That is so dope, guys. I hope you guys have learned a few things and had some fun for sure. I really can't wait to use all of these different designs to hide from the noobs around here. Luckily, Steve the noob doesn't know what tree houses are, so I don't need to worry about him finding me. Grabbing some more jungle leaves is the best thing I can do now to start patching up the area a little and make sure that all of my house is contained and the warmth can be kept in. I guess leaves don't really keep warmth in because there are lots of holes in the leaf block, but it still has some good effect at keeping in a little bit of the warmth, I guess. Make sure you guys comment on the video telling me which one out of the 3 tree houses I built today do you think is your personal favorite. I would love to know which one is the best, and it can be like a vote. To be honest, in my personal opinion, I think that I like the 3rd treehouse more than any, because I have never built a treehouse in the jungle before, and especially not this high up. And also the fact that the treehouse has 2 floors gives me loads of ideas on how I could expand it even more. I am sure you guys would love to see me do some more videos on these places, and you can give me suggestions on how I can make them all better. Who knows if I will do that, but for now at least we have a set of houses to start off with, right guys? I am glad that I decided to make the next floor and leave room for everything. I think that was the best decision that I could have possibly made. I think the floors need to all be in order and in good quality, as there is no point building an extra floor and then not having anything on it or any reason for it being there. A redstone torch also has to be set down to light up the floors and set the mood for the treehouse. Also, like I said earlier on in the video, I need to use a redstone torch that uses redstone to glow and light up rather than coal on fire, which would set the tree alight. If the leaves caught fire and the entire jungle set fire, I don't think anyone would be happy with mine, even if they were a noob or a professional player. Also, I am afraid that the lag of a massive burning jungle would lag the server so bad. Well, I guess that's how you build a jungle treehouse, and you do it right. All the finishing touches have been made and it is ready. Hopefully you guys were able to follow it all along and build your own. I wouldn't mind seeing your different attempts at treehouses, so perhaps you can send them to me on Twitter at SubZeroExtabyte. That's the third and final treehouse of this video, like I have mentioned. Again, I hope you guys enjoy and make sure to take part in my super secret competition in the comments. All you need to do is vote for which house was your favorite, like I told you to do earlier. This will give me a great idea of exactly which house I should stay in and live in forever. I am not going to actually live in like 3 different tree houses all at once, as it would be ridiculous. Even if they are all spread out. I hope that Steve the noob doesn't find all of these bases that I have built. I have a bad feeling that he will end up doing something really stupid, like burning the entire forest down and my base would be destroyed that way instead.